If you're running a small or medium-sized business, you know your technology is either a superpower or a serious bottleneck. So when those old systems start feeling more like a headache, you're at a crossroads. Do upgrade or is it time to replace? Let's break down how you can make the right call for your business.
Okay, let's just get right to it. I want you to think about that one system. You know the one you've relied on for years. Is it really still the rock-solid foundation of your business, or has it maybe quietly become a liability? Answering that question, honestly, is the first real step toward making a change.
And here's the mindset you need to have. All those constant frustrations from that old tech, they're not just problems to be solved. Nope, they're actually signposts, and they're pointing you toward a huge opportunity. The whole goal here is to turn that recurring pain into repeatable, strategic wins. Now, to find the right solution, we first got to get really clear on the problem. So let's do a little diagnosis of the specific pains that come from clinging to old tech for too long. Do any of these sound, a little too familiar? We're talking clunky workflows, constant maintenance headaches, and a system that's so rigid it's actually holding your business back. All of this adds up to what we call technical debt, and it's like a hidden tax on your efficiency that just keeps getting bigger over time. So, all that pain, all that technical debt, it leads every business to this exact crossroads. Do you just put a bandage on it with an upgrade? Or is it time for major surgery with a full replacement? The good news, you don't have to make this decision based on a gut feeling. We can actually break it down into 4 critical factors. And analyzing these is going to shine a big, bright light on the right path for your business. So let's do it. Let's put upgrade and replace in the ring and have a little 4-round face-off. I promise by the end, you're going to have a much clearer idea of the winner for your specific situation. All right, round 1, and it's the one that's on everybody's mind: cost. For any small or medium business, the bottom line is, well, the bottom line. So the financial side of things is usually where this whole conversation starts. And right away, you see the trade-off. Upgrading feels cheaper upfront, right? Maybe something like $30,000 a year. But what you're really doing is subscribing to ongoing costs that can, and often do, go up. Replacing, on the other hand, demands a much bigger initial investment, say $200,000, but it's a one-time thing designed to unlock massive long-term savings. And check out this long-term payoff. One company we looked at saw a 30% drop in their operational costs after they replaced their old system. That is a game-changing return on your investment. But this isn't just about dollars and cents. So for round 2, let's talk about risk. This is all about business continuity, keeping the lights on and making sure everything keeps running smoothly. On the surface, upgrading feels way safer. There's less disruption, less chaos, but there's a hidden risk, a strategic one. You might be accidentally locking your business into a technological dead end. Replacing, it has a higher upfront risk, especially during that tricky data migration. But the reward? You wipe out all that technical debt and build a much, much more stable foundation for whatever comes next. And thinking about the future brings us right to round 3, scalability. Is your tech going to grow with you, or is it going to become an anchor holding you back from where you want to go? An upgrade? Look, it buys you a little bit of breathing room. But you're almost definitely going to miss out on game-changing tools like AI that, let's be honest, your competitors are probably already using. A full replacement, especially if you move to the cloud, is built for scale. It's designed to adapt to whatever your business or your customers need next. And for our final round in this face-off, it's time to value. This is all about speed. How quickly are you actually going to see a return and feel the real benefits of your investment? Think of it this way. Upgrading is a sprinter. It gives you a quick fix for a pressing problem, and that can feel like an immediate win. Replacing, though, that's the marathon runner. Yeah, the implementation takes longer, but the performance gains you get on the other side, they're transformative, and they are built to last. Okay, the face-off is over. We've looked at all the factors. Now let's get practical and turn all this analysis into a framework that you can actually use to make the final call. And here it is, all in one place. This table is basically your cheat sheet. Are you trying to optimize for a low initial cost and minimal disruption right now? Well, an upgrade might be your best bet. Or are you playing the long game? Are you focused on massive scalability and huge long-term gains? Then you're almost certainly looking at a replacement. So where do you start? Right here. It's a simple 3-step process. First, evaluate. Get brutally honest about what your current system can't do. Second, identify which parts of your business are hurting the most because of those limitations. And third, analyze. Do the math. And I don't just mean the sticker price. Calculate the total cost of ownership for both options.
And please, one final, absolutely crucial check: compliance. This part is completely non-negotiable. Can your system handle modern data privacy laws? Does it meet current cybersecurity standards? An old system that fails these checks isn't just a problem anymore. It's a ticking time bomb.
Okay, so once you've made the choice, the real work starts. Let's map out the immediate next steps to turn this decision into a real, actual transformation for your company. Your action plan from here is pretty straightforward. First, talk to your team. I mean everyone, in all departments. Find out what they really need. If you're going with a replacement, start researching potential vendors now. And no matter which path you choose, conduct a formal risk assessment. Get ahead of any security issues before they become real problems. And as you move forward, just remember this. This isn't just about installing some new software. This is about strategically evolving your business for the future. It's a journey of continuous improvement, not a one-and-done destination. Look, your legacy system got you to where you are today, and you should be proud of that success. The only question that really matters now is this: what are you going to build that will get you to your future?